Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. This is going to be doing another Q&A video leading up to Season 7 of Fear the Walking Dead. Okay guys, so it's going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another Fear the Walking Dead video for today. This one is going to be doing our next Q&A video leading up to Fear the Walking Dead Season 7. So, this is Q&A number 4. We're going to get into some of your Q&A questions, mainly because I've actually noticed that we have not done a Fear Q&A in a few weeks, so definitely wanted to kind of jump back into the Fear videos real quick since we've been doing a lot for the main show. Figured we kind of touch in on Fear the Walking Dead Season 7 and talk about it. So let's get into your Q&A questions for this Q&A for Season 7 of Fear the Walking Dead. First one for today comes from Walker Dead, who says that, do you think that Season 7B of Fear the Walking Dead, the second half that is, will somehow be better than the first half of Season 7 of Fear the Walking Dead? You know, that one I would love to say that, 7B of Fear would probably be better than 7A, but here's the honest truth about Fear, guys, and the unfortunate truth about Fear the Walking Dead, and the going trend ever since Ian and Andrew have taken over Fear. Season 4, what's the best half season out of the two, right? It's 4A. Season 5, again, 5A. Season 6, 6A. It's always the first half of the seasons that are better. But I will say this. For Walker Dead, I think that would be really cool if for once they could break that trend, and in Season 7, the back half is actually the better half. That would be really, really cool. And obviously, I don't know anything about the back half of Season 7, so for all I know, it could be. But all I'm saying right now, I definitely think they're going to continue with that pace. I think that what they do with Fear, and this is another thing we've kind of learned over time, is that it's almost like they put all their budget and all their money and all this stuff into the first half of the season, and then they get into the back half, and you get into a few episodes into the second half of the season, and you're like, what the hell? This is like terribly low budget. There's not much going on, not many characters, that's kind of what it feels like, and that's kind of the vibe I get, because I'm going to use Season 4 Fear as an example. Season 4A of Fear, you had the stadium, you had Madison's death, you had Nick, you had all this stuff, the vultures, the villains, the new characters, Morgan from Walking Dead, all these new characters. Like, you had a bunch of stuff in the first half. And then the back half of the season, you get like a couple of them out on the road, leaving supplies for people, and one villain, which is Martha, carrying walkers around on sticks. You see what I mean? Budget-wise, which one do you think had the bigger budget? The first half or the second half, right? So that's what I'm thinking for Fear Season 7. I still think that they're going to end up doing the first half, probably put all their hard work into it, and then by the second half of the season, it's going to downgrade. That's what I'm thinking. Just because that's been the going trend for 3 seasons of Fear. Until I see a reason otherwise, I'm just going to say that. However, would it be nice for them to break that trend and Season 7B is better than 7A? I would love to see that, honestly. Absolutely. Next one comes from Insane Criminals. That's a pretty interesting name there. I think that the first episode of Fear the Walking Dead Season 7 is going to be a Alicia-focused episode, seeing how the sneak peek with Morgan and Grace was a clip from Episode 2, and the scene with John Sr. and June was a scene from Episode 3, and goes into basically saying how they're happy that, Alicia is probably going to get more time this season. That's what they're hoping for, and that, it'd be a nice change from always being focused on Morgan or being focused on Madison's return, and really just to give Alicia the screen time she deserves, as well as hoping that they give Luciana more time because they've been doing her too dirty. So, I agree. I actually agree on all of those things. I'm going to be honest. Now, the first thing about Alicia being in Episode 1, that would be very cool. I do know, though, that some people have kind of discussed the fact that she probably won't be in the first few episodes, and again, I don't know how credible that is, but again, I haven't seen a screenshot of Alicia in Season 7. They have not shared that. So, until I see otherwise, I'm going to probably end up saying, like, yeah, I don't think we're going to see very much of Alicia in Season 7 either, which is like, come on, man. But anyway, I would like to see an Alicia-focused episode, though. I would, because I think that would be very good for her character. We haven't even really seen much of her lately. Like, yeah, she was in 11 and she was in 14, but she didn't really do all that much. Like, okay, in 11, okay, a little bit. But in 14, not really. Like, I don't know. Alicia, I will agree, has not been getting enough screen time, and definitely let's hope that they do that, and kind of stray away from always being focused on Morgan. I really do agree with that. I feel like they are laying that on a little bit too much now. I will admit to that. In terms of Luciana's return, I definitely think, or Luciana's return, I'm going to keep that in the video, screw it. In terms of Luciana getting more screen time, I honestly think that, I don't know, I feel like, part of me feels like they're just going to let her sit there. Like, am I the only one that thinks that? Like, I don't know, that's what she's been doing the last few seasons, like, just sitting there, like, just doing nothing. Like, okay, like, ooh, I can stay at the oil fields, you know? I'm like, yeah, but you're not doing anything. Like, honestly, they're really just dragging that character out. And like I said, if they gave Luciana a storyline, I would be fine with it, but they're not doing anything. That's the unfortunate thing. So that's another thing I could agree on. I think that they're really neglecting the Luciana character, especially seeing how she was an original character way back from season 2, and we don't have a lot of those characters left, and they're just really just not doing anything with her. So yeah, definitely, I could definitely agree with that. It can definitely be a little, just a little odd, you know, with Luciana, that she's still kind of around, even though she's not really doing anything. Absolutely. And the last one comes from Rowdy, who says that I do believe that Alicia will have some more screen time, and that you know it's bad when Charlie has more episodes in screen time in season 6 than Alicia does. Yeah, that is a problem. I will say that, because this is the thing, right? Alicia, I definitely think that, well, I don't think this is an argument. She's a bigger character than Charlie. And the fact that they give Charlie a bigger role, man, like, honestly, Charlie, if you want my opinion, and keep in mind, this is just my opinion, I think Charlie should be freaking dead. So, you know, there is that too. But either way, the fact that Charlie's alive and she's getting more time than Alicia, yeah, there's definitely a problem there. And definitely, I think that Alicia, they definitely need to boost up her screen time in season 7, because if they still want to go with the, you know, what they've been advertising her as pretty much like our second main character, my goodness, man, they got to step that up. So, because I'd be honest, like, even in 6B of Fear, I honestly feel like Dwight has had more time, and Strand has had more time, and, like, you know, characters like this, hell, maybe even June has had more time than Alicia. Like, honestly, I don't know, like, you know, the fact that they advertise Alicia as, like, the second main character in 6B of Fear, I'm like, honestly, June has had more time lately, Strand has had more time, freaking, like I said, like, they're just, all these characters have had way more time. So, and like I said, I'd be fine with Alicia being the second main character if they gave her more time. But they're just not doing that lately. And honestly, that applies to Luciana too. So honestly, there's a lot of, you know, original characters of Fear that they're just not doing anything with. And definitely, I mean, you know, you guys are good examples that are bringing this up now. I definitely think that Fear the Walking Dead needs to kind of get it together a little bit with some of their characters, because even though the roster is big, that is good. It's good to have a big roster. I feel like the roster is almost so big that they don't have enough time for everybody. And I'm like, I don't know, that's when they kind of suffer, if you ask me personally. So anyway, that is my opinion. Amazing comments and amazing points as well too, guys, about Alicia, about all this great stuff. Definitely want to hear more of that from you guys in the comment section below. And of course, you know, we're going to continue to do these Q&As right up until the release of Season 7 of Fear the Walking Dead. So definitely post more comments in the comment section below. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. If you guys are new here, click the subscribe button to some of my Walking Dead videos. Follow me on this Walking Dead subscribe, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?